And if there was an answer, an easy answer to that, it would be in a very short book for everyone to study.
In relationship to this whole conversation and the question inherent in it, I would say to you, I would point out to you or ask you to consider, God can be as in form, all forms, and formless, and neither. So,
yeah, I can accommodate that.
It's still important then to be able to see God in a flower or in a relationship to a tree, or of course in another person, as it is to see that God itself is formless and God is neither form nor formless. Yeah. And then where do we go on from there, from that idea?
I'm not sure, but the first thing to state is that I can have that concept, I can conceive that concept, accept that, and be with it.
Be careful of the concept, though, because the concept God isn't God, right? Any more than I can tell you about the beautiful sunset till we're blue in the face, but it isn't the sunset. I can even show you a photograph of it, but it's not the sunset. So the concept isn't God. It's a concept of God. And God, of course, will defy all concepts. I mean, you don't detect God in form and say, well, that's God, it's finished. You see God in form, and then God formlessly, and then in time, and then outside of time, and then neither, you see. So it's not something that you can hold down, whereas a concept will tend to hold something down.
No, I appreciate that, yeah.
Hence our discussion of science with those other assumptions about the superior being. I mean, God may be an inferior being, for example. Why is God a superior being? Why any of these assumptions whatsoever? And science, since it's an activity of observing things as fact, a priori, empirically, observing things and then saying, well, this happens, this is true because it's happened a certain number of times. God will, as Alan Watts said, play hide and seek with that until that whole idea is wrecked.